Just in time for Halloween, the curtain rises tomorrow on the Albuquerque Little Theater's production of Young Frankenstein. And actors Jessica Quinlan and Daniel Tabling join us this morning with more information about the show. Thanks for being with us, guys. This is pretty exciting stuff.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about this show and how it relates to the film, because of course everybody knows the Gene Wilder, Mel Brooks film, Young Frankenstein. So what are we going to see?
You are going to see all of your favorite characters. We have the hunchback Igor, the madcap fiancée Elizabeth, the doctor, the tap dancing monster, everyone just completely reimagined, singing and dancing on the stage.
That's great. That's really exciting. And we were talking a bit earlier before the show started that this, from what we know, is the first production of Young Frankenstein in New Mexico. Is that right? Yes. That's great. So that's got to feel pretty exciting.
It is. It's very exciting, and it's still a new
production
piece. It just came out on Broadway in 2007. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So now, who do y'all play in the show?
I play Inga, Dr. Frankenstein's sexy laboratory assistant.
Okay.
And I play the brain surgeon Frederick Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Now, that's got to be tough. I mean, coming into roles that are so iconic in cinema. Has it been challenging for you to kind of abandon your thoughts of Gene Wilder and Terry Garr's performances and really develop your own work?
It is very difficult to perform a character that, everyone knows really well, done by an incredibly talented actor before you two. So it definitely gives you, puts you under pressure to really be good. But at the same time, you really want to make it your own.
Right.
You want to bring what you have in your talent to the part as well.
Right.
So.
Okay. And how about you coming in? Because I mean, it's the roll in the hay. I mean, it's such an iconic scene in the picture. And we see some production photos here with Igor. Is that?
Yes, that's Igor and the two of us. Yes, it is. I mean, the movie is one of my favorites. I've seen it a million times, and anytime I tell someone what I'm playing, they immediately go "roll in the hay" or "Spanstuker," and they're immediately quoting all my lines. But yeah, it's just making it your own, and there are differences, and I have a whole song called "Roll in the Hay," so that's exciting, and it's just trying to not think too much of Terry Garr when I'm doing it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and just kind of abandoning it and making it your own. Now, you were saying this is a pretty elaborate production. How big are we talking here?
We are talking incredibly large set pieces. I mean, there are set pieces that take up the whole stage that are used for 5 minutes, and we never see them again.
Wow.
There are lights, and there's
really
over
amazing.
400 light cues. It's huge. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Big cast.
Yes, 27, I believe.
27.
Yes.
Wow.
Huge cast. It's
That's
really exciting.
That's incredible.
A lot of energy and a lot of physicality, and I mean, it's an intense show.
Absolutely, and it's everything you'd want in a musical. There's a tap number. There's a barbershop quartet. I mean, it just has everything.
Oh,
in
wow.
It. Yes.
That's amazing.
It is. It's fantastic.
Now I mean, it's got to be kind of a marathon for you playing, two of the leads. It's kind of a marathon performance,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on stage once the show starts. I'm not in the very first bit. They explain the death of my grandfather, and then from then on, I'm just like running around crazy, literally.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. So it's got to be. And if you've never been to the Albuquerque Little Theater, I mean, of course, it's such an historic theater here in New Mexico and in Albuquerque. And you're right, it is absolutely a beautiful place, and it's just an amazing theater. But just thinking about all those pieces, that's got to be a lot of traffic maneuvering to make this happen.
Absolutely.
Because it's not a huge. I mean, we're not talking Pope Joy Hall big, right?
That's right.
Yes.
So is it, you guys have choreographed the entire thing, the whole movement, not only on stage, but backstage, I'd imagine.
That's absolutely correct. I mean, every bit of space backstage and even the shop, because they have a large shop space, it's completely full of set pieces and props, because there's so many props and costumes. Ensemble are running off stage and changing their costume every time, and it's quite a bit of work. There's just so much stuff happening all the time in that show.
Yeah.
You really got to keep on top of it.
What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show? Oh boy, I really like the nightmare sequence. It's really fun for me. I fall asleep, and then my grandfather comes to me in a dream.
Oh,
and,
wow.
It's a really cool sequence for me. It's really neat. It's very creepy and eerie, and
Yeah.
you'll definitely have to come check it out. It's
Absolutely.
A fantastic show.
And how about you?
My favorite part, there's several. I mean, Roll in the Hay is just a lot of fun because it's a moving wagon and it's all over the place and it's exciting. And then the end of Act 1 is Transylvania Mania, which is sort of Mel Brooks' new take on the show, making it different than the movie. And we dance to cover up the monster, and it's fantastic. And
great.
everyone's involved, and it's just really exciting.
Sounds so exciting. Well, how can our viewers get tickets for this?
Absolutely. There's 3 ways. You can either just come to Albuquerque Little Theater at the box office. You can call the number on the screen, 505-242-4750. tomorrow, or you can purchase them on our website.
Fantastic. All right. Well, of course, Young Frankenstein opening tomorrow at ALT. And like I said, if you've never been, this is the perfect show to inaugurate yourself with ALT. Well, thank you guys so much. Break legs.
Thank you very
and have
much.
a great run.
Thank you.